Hey guys, welcome to lesson 2. Today we are working on the concept of faster and slower, which is called tempo in music, and we are going to be able to move to show faster and slower sounds. So listen to this song and think about the movements that are in it. Think about the different ways that people get to school, and I'm going to let you listen to it slow first and then
Walk, walk, walk to school. Walk to school together. Walk, walk, walk to school. Walk to school together. Walk, walk, walk to school. Walk to school together. Walk, walk, walk to school. Walk to school together. Walk, walk, walk to school together. Walk, walk, walk to school together.
Okay, so did you notice that in that song there were some slower parts, like the first part, and then it got faster towards the end? That's called the tempo speeding up. Okay, now I'm going to let you listen to me read this poem, and I am going to keep the beat with the poem. Even though I'm using my speaking voice, I can still keep a beat. And here's what it will sound like. The poem is called Just Watch. Watch how high I'm jumping. Watch how far I hop. Watch how long I'm skipping. Watch how fast I stop. That was actually a rhythm that I clapped because it wasn't steady. I clapped the rhythm of the words. Think about this poem and think about what is this poem talking about? Do you think it's talking about an animal? Do you think it's talking about something that a person is doing? So for me, I think of a grasshopper because grasshoppers jump high and they hop, and sometimes they can stop really fast and hide in the grass. Okay. Now we are going to organize things that we see in these pictures into the category of slower or faster. Okay. So we have two dogs. Do you see these two different dogs? Let me get my arrow. There's this dog and there's this dog. Which one do you think is slower? If you picked this gray dog, you're probably correct because it looks like he's just standing there. And if you picked the brown one to be faster, you are correct because it looks like he's running. Okay? Then we have two types of bicycles right here. Which one of these two bicycles do you think is slower? Probably this one because it's a little kid learning how to ride. And this one is probably faster because he already knows how to ride and he can go really fast. All right, we have one more. Look at these two things. This train and this airplane. Which one do you think goes slower? The airplane or the train? If you said train, you are correct. It goes slower. And the airplane moves faster. Okay, we already listened to that song. All right, now we have a listening map here. And a listening map is something that you can look at while you're listening to a piece of music that helps you understand the form, which is the layout of the music, and the instruments that are in it. So as you can see here, you're going to hear a clarinet and a flute playing during section A, and he's going to be walking to the tempo of the music. Then section B will sound different because it will just have a violin And then section A will come back again, and it will sound the same except for it looks like we have a violin added and we didn't have a violin here. Okay, so take a listen. If you want to stand up and walk to the beat right in front of your computer or your other device, you can do that as well. Here it goes. Okay, so were you able to follow along with the listening map? That was pretty cool to be able to watch it, huh? So the instruments that we heard in this walking song were the clarinet, as you can see up here at the top, this black instrument with a little bell-shaped end. This is called a clarinet, and here is what the clarinet sounds like.
Clarinet.
Okay, this next one here is the flute. We have the oboe, and we have the violin. And I'm going to let you listen to what all of those sound like. Here is the flute.
Flute.
Okay, and the oboe sounds like this.
Oboe.
And the violin sounds like this.
Violin.
So some of these instruments have very high voices. As you can tell, the violin can play very high notes. Okay, so that's all I have for you for lesson 2 today. Make sure you log in and watch lesson 3 and have a great rest of your day. Bye.